Welcome to FX 7 Days, Currency Forecasts and Analysis. This analysis for the next week, February 12th until 17th. And here's with you, Herr Pepsalot. Okay, as we see here, as we expected the last week, that the euro-dollar could rally to the 100 daily moving average. And already the price broke the channel, the sideways channel we see on the 4 hours chart. But the problem that the price retraced there from the 100 daily moving average, as we see here. Okay, now everything on the euro dollar, everything depends on if Greek will get their bailout. Okay, and we saw some agreements the last week, but it's not enough for the European Union and the central bank that they could, they make everything they should do to get their bailout. But we see now that the price is retracing back. The next time we could see that the price getting lower, okay? The price could get to here, to this uptrend. And then we could see it here to the 50 daily moving average at 30,000 level. Okay, let's check on the weekly. On the weekly chart, the price closed as we see. There is here, technically there is a resistance here, and the price couldn't break above it or couldn't close above it to reach the next target, which is the 100 daily moving average, 135 level on the weekly chart. Any break under this level, 3020, we could see that the price could get down to the last low, which is 26 to 27 area again. So watch the low of the last week. You need to watch the 3020. If the price break it, so we could expect that the price could move down. But the whole move down could, in my opinion, could go to the this is the last month. Okay, this is, I'm drawing now my Fibonacci on the last month. Just change the colors to see it. Okay, change the Fibonacci now for the last months, and we know that the last months the price closed on a bin bar on the monthly chart, and we know it's kind of reversal. So if the price could retrace down, the retracement will be until 50 or 38 or 61 Fibonacci, which is the 29-28 area for the next retracement. So if you are intending to sell, your next target should be this area. Okay, but after the last week low is broken. But now on the daily, for those who's trading on the daily and the smaller time frames, if the next day break this low, okay, this low here on the daily chart, 3150, next target we could expect that it could be 3050. For the dollar franc, we know that there is kind of both the pairs are moving opposite each others. So we see the same channel here on the dollar franc on the 4 hours chart, and we see that the price retraced from the bottom and going back to the up. Okay, so on the daily chart we see here that the price closed the last time, and the price is still closing under the 100 daily moving average. If the price continue getting higher, okay, the price will go first to the high of the channel, the sideways channel, which is the 0.92 area, okay, and then we'll go forward, going up to the daily, to the 4 hours 200 day moving average, which is here, okay. So we could see that the price rally if the price break this area here. So we need to see break above this area here to reach this target on the 4 hours chart. But watch the daily chart. Okay, on the daily chart, just you need to watch that the last day on Friday is broken, so you could expect 92 and then 93 area. Okay, on the pound dollar, we see that the price closed under a kind of resistance. Okay, here, which is here at this area. Okay, we see this line here. So the price closed under it. Any break under this low of the last week, we could expect that the price get lower, minimum to the 55 area. So any break under 75.30, we could expect that the price get to the 55.70 again. But we see here that the price is traced, and they could, even if the BOE like supported and injected 15 billions bounds in the market, but it seems it's not enough to get the bound to the higher levels. So maybe we will see the next week kind of retracement back down to this area, 55, 55, 70. On the daily chart, we see that the price came back again to this channel. We see here there is like kind of channel in this area here again. Okay, this kind of support area. So this kind of place of interest that the price could retrace back down to the daily chart. So next target on the daily will be the 100 daily moving average, which is 56.70, and then the 55.90, which is the 50 daily moving average. So you need to watch the low of the last week, as I mentioned before, the 75, the 75.30. If this price is broken and the price, if this level is broken and the price stay 100, so you could expect that the price could get down more to the downsides. The bound yen, as I analyzed the last week, we see that the price rallied to the last resistance, and we see that this resistance, the price couldn't stay above it. Okay, we see a trend line, down trend line here. So now the price is facing this area. Okay, so this area is kind of good resistance area, so we could see the price get down to the, again, to the 120 level. So just wait for any break under this day. For the last day, 122, so the price could get again to 120, 125 again. On the EuroCAD, the EuroCanady, okay, the EuroCanady, we see that the price faced the resistance, and at the same time there is a 50 daily moving average. So we see if the price break this low of the last day, we see that the price get back down to the 3000 area here, which is here, okay, 3000 area, and then get back to the 3090, and then 3050, and then 3000. But it could be good, very good position if you try to sell. If you try to sell from this area, if this broken and targeted minimum the 50% Fibonacci from this swing, okay, which is here, which is the 3132 area, sorry, 3119 area, 31 area, 33,000 area, which is here. Okay, this area. Okay, I hope this helps, and if you like the video and the analysis, you can share it, wait for my signals on Twitter, and thank you.